Hey, what's going on, Amy? How you doing? Happy Sunday. We in here. Okay, everything should be good on my end. Amy with 10 bits. Thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate you. We back. We in here. We are live on both Twitch and YouTube. I fixed Restreamio. I basically just had to restart. So we should be live over there. I fixed everything, so it should be good if you want to watch us on Nerd Nexus Plays. Simply because I wanted this to be ready to go on the first day of something new. Okay, we're good. We're here, we're live, we made it. So, it's been a couple of days. I think since I've been off, I haven't streamed as much as I'd like to, but for good reason, honestly. Life has been really good lately. I've been feeling really good, I've been doing really good. A lot of unexpected things have happened to me. But not in a bad way, in a really super positive way that I wasn't really expecting. But right now I'm doing really good. I'm feeling good, feeling happy. I got no complaints, and I'm happy to be here. Streaming's been a little sporadic, but we're here now. We're here on a Sunday. There's football going on right about now. But I don't really care about today too much. I care about the night game. So we have a few hours before that takes place, so we're all good from now. But I was a little just upset yesterday simply because I wanted the Chiefs to lose, the Chiefs won, and I wanted Detroit to win, and Detroit lost. So, fucking hate football. But in terms of like what we've been playing on stream, I think we've gotten enough out of Transformers Devastation for now. That was kind of fun to just pick up and try. I really liked it a lot, but I don't know, put it down for now. Final Fantasy V we're going to go back to. Don't worry, it's not done. And I'm still going to be in my fighting game bag, but that's just easy to just pick up and do every so often. But with the announcement of the Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo, the worst kept secret in the world, I've been feeling some Zelda. Amy over there on YouTube. Thank you very much, Amy. I've been feeling some Zelda lately, and that's what we're gonna do, man. We've played Twilight Princess, we played Wind Waker, we played a little bit of Breath of the Wild, we played all the DLC of Breath of the Wild, never played Tears, and I think that's pretty much it. We did try Link to the Past before, we played some other Zelda games before, but kind of just like one-off streams. Ocarina of Time we did, we finished all of that, but I've been just feeling like a Zelda game lately. I've been in kind of a weird Nintendo mood. I'm still playing Pokemon Blue. That's pretty much been the only thing I've been playing. I did pick up some matches of Street Fighter 6 a couple of days back, and I was doing pretty well on ranked for me. But yeah, I've been just in a Zelda mood. I've been in a kind of Nintendo mood. It's been a while since I've been in a Nintendo mood, to be honest with you. But the Switch 2 gets me excited for Nintendo again. I've wanted to upgrade to the hardware for a few years now. I should probably almost wait to play anything Nintendo until the new console comes out, but it's alright. We're here. I want to do it. Let's do it. We're going to play some Skyward Sword. I think we did play a little bit of this back on the Wii U, but then we kind of struggled with the nunchucks. We're going to be on the Switch today. This is the Switch version. And we're going to give it a spin. So my point is we could use an actual controller and be fine. But I've been doing good, Chad. I've been feeling really good. I'm honestly just really happy. So don't think by me not streaming I've been just in depresso espresso mood. Not at all. I've been actually doing really good. But I have missed it here. Been missing you guys. I've been missing the streams and the interwebs a little bit. We need to hear something different. We need to hear Let me mess with my webcam a little bit. Un momento, por favor. There we go. Kind of that way I'm not. Yeah, I'm good now. I can kind of scoot up a little bit too and be still in frame. Don't worry, you're gonna get photos, Amy. No worries. You'll definitely get photos. Cannot wait. It doesn't feel real still, but it's gonna be cool. Verizon. This is what we want. Yeah, I can't wait though. It doesn't feel real yet, but I'm sure it'll feel real as we get closer and closer. So before we jump into The Legend of Zelda today though, we're going to kind of go over what we missed. And well, the biggest thing that we missed is official confirmation. Day Nightfall, welcome in. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Again, I don't know if it's better for me to just probably want to wait a few months to play anything Nintendo, but yeah, man. This announcement awoken the itch yet again. Official confirmation. Nintendo Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo coming to a store near you. Just want to see if I missed anything, see if we can pick up some extra news before I just full on just dive into it. I don't really want to talk about Sony and Blue Point working on a live service game that got canceled, Ben Studio working on a live service game that got canceled. It seems like Sony's just taking a bunch of L's right now. I don't really want to kick them while they're down, but all this live service shit has been completely whack. Multiple live service things, from God of War to The Last of Us to Spider-Man multiplayer, Twisted Metal multiplayer, just a bunch of shit. It seems like they are seriously going backwards on their live service stuff, but just L after L after L for PlayStation. There really isn't much to say. We've been kind of talking about this for a while. Nothing new to add to it. It just sucks ass. Anyways, we're going to talk about Nintendo. Okay, Nintendo Switch 2. Backwards compatible with physical and digital Switch 1 games. Certain games may not be compatible. I'm assuming that means like Ring Fit and 1-2 Switch. Really obscure bullshit titles that nobody really cares about. Bigger screen, seemingly LCD screen. Joy-Cons can function as a mouse, which is interesting. 2 USB-C ports, so the dual screen Nintendo may make a return, coming in 2025. Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, April 2nd. I think having backwards compatibility with digital and physical, I mean, them showing Wonder, I'm sure all the important ones are going to work. You know what I mean? I think all the important ones will work. There is going to be a curveball somewhere, though. They're also showing you in the background of what's going to work here, it looks like, right? There's a bunch of games in the background. Okay, Pokemon's in there. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is in there. I was thinking Pokemon will probably be the one that's going to be the biggest curveball, but maybe we're wrong. Metroid's back there. Tears of the Kingdom's in there. Animal Crossing's in there. Donkey Kong's in there. Luigi's Mansion, Breath of the Wild, okay. I really want to know which games don't work on it. That'll be super interesting to know, but I do think it's probably going to be 1-2 Switch and like Ring Fit Adventure. That's what I believe won't be on there. Which, to me, as somebody who never even put a second into any of those games, I don't really care, but the list of what won't work is fascinating to me. We'll see what happens with that. But I think if you bought this console to just play Xenoblade or Mario or Metroid or Zelda or Fire Emblem, I think you'll be fine. Or just Pokemon, I think you'll be fine. All the important ones will be there. I'm not going to go to Los Angeles for this. That's the closest I can do. I don't think I'm going to go to LA for it, but that'd be super cool to try it.
I think I just won my...
BetterHelp. Not a sponsor. Could be a sponsor. My headphones are all jacked. It's okay. Couldn't hear the audio I just played. It's all right. But yeah, this is a good like simple overview of what the differences are on the outside. You have your standard Switch here, right? Bigger screen. Bigger Joy-Cons. If I had to assume, because I have a Switch OLED, I think that it's going to feel a lot like the OLED. It's going to feel a little bit more premium and a lot less Fisher Price. Just from the look of it. See, two USB-Cs, sorry. A way better kickstand. Although some kid's gonna absolutely smash that in half the first day. This is interesting to me. Bigger Joy-Cons, and we'll see, we'll go over it here. I still think I hate the Joy-Cons. I don't know how much they can do to it to fix my hatred of the Joy-Cons. I'm just going to get a Pro Controller like I did the last time. Yeah, I'm sure that it'll be fine relatively, but if I want anything that's more precise, I won't use Joy-Cons. I do think they look better though for some reason. Something about the just the way they're doing it here looks better. What's on the inside of the actual stick is interesting to me, and what is the most important here. How do they combat switch drift? Is switch drift going to be as prevalent? Are we going to have to buy 6 of these in order for them to work? That's a big question for me, man. What's on the inside of these damn things that they changed? What did they fix? Did they redo completely, the analog stick? I hate the fact that the D-pad is disconnected still. I wish we had a connected D-pad. That kind of sucks too. I do think that relatively it's alright though, but you do want a connected D-pad. It is a lot easier. It feels better. And I like the mouse capabilities of it. Interesting, right? Like Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime Beyond. Are we gonna be able to use the Joy-Cons as a mouse and aim like that on the Switch? That concept is interesting to think about. Probably not, but it says it has mouse support. You could use them as mice. Excuse me, it could function as a mouse. Super interesting. Will Mario Party games take advantage of this new capability? There's a lot of things that you could say that this could be cool with. How well is it going to work, though? How easy is it going to be to break this little bracket in here when kids slam on their Joy-Cons? If you use your Switch at all in handheld, I do think that after a while, you start to feel a little wiggle on your Joy-Cons a little bit. They're not locked in there after a while. They're still on there and they work, but there's a little bit of give to it that wasn't there when you first get them. It's weird. I wonder how these will feel over time. I'm sure I'm going to use the dang thing in handheld mode. I mean, that's part of the reason why I even really care about it. Handheld mode is super important to me. So small questions about that, the actual use case of the hardware. How's it going to feel? The bigger screen I think is awesome. I want to know if it has a better battery, which I'm sure it will. Not having an OLED screen's a little I wish there was a premium version of it, but I think in 2 to 3 years they will do that. Just have a better LCD screen. I think LCD screens have gotten better since the Switch came out. So, just a better screen in general would be dope. But battery is something that I don't think I've seen talked about that I'm super interested in handheld mode. Bluetooth be there day one. Don't do this stupid crap of it's going to be there later on. Please do that day one. And I think overall it kind of just looks like a Steam Deck in a lot of ways. Simple. Nothing crazy. Nintendo Switch 2. Do I think the Super Nintendo Switch would have been better? As a name, yes. Do I think that they did this because they don't want an Xbox or a Wii U situation? Yes. I think that a definitive 2, I think that makes it easy for everybody. It makes it easy for parents that want to get this for their kids. Nintendo Switch 2, easy. Instead of yo, the new Nintendo Switch, or a new Nintendo Switch, the Super Switch, you know what I mean? I think that they probably did it for that case in general, which is fine. I just think a Super Nintendo Switch would have been dope. It's still the Super Nintendo Switch in my heart. New Mario Kart being shown off. It is not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's see if we can kinda... Let me slow it down. No, this is definitely a new Mario game, new Mario Kart game. You could already kind of tell. Definitely put it back a little bit. Spectra, welcome in, by the way. So there's 24 starting spots, which there wasn't 24 before. So 24 people in a race already is like crazy town. Who knows if it'll actually be that or it's just placements, but there wasn't that many spaces before. Mario Bros. Circuit, Mario Kart. Does it look like the Wii U one? Definitely. But if you look back here in between all the characters, in between Peach and Luigi and Bowser, you can see that Donkey Kong has a new design back there, straight in the back. You can barely see him, but he's got a brand new design. This is definitely a new game. Looking super different. I actually like the way it looks. I think it looks better, honestly. It does look like the movie a little bit, but I actually think it looks closer to what originally he looked like. I actually like the redesign. I think he looks cool. I want to see it in not shitty fucking 1080, 720 grainy ass footage. I want to see it in person. It just looks super different though. I know the Donkey Kong lore that like this isn't that Kong, it's a different Kong, I get it. But he kind of just looks closer to what they originally almost intended him to look like, which I'm cool with. To me, I think it looks really good. I don't really hate a redesign. If we want to do that, that's fine, but he does look super different to me, and that's cool. But I also think Spectrobes or Day Nightfall is right. Everyone else kind of looks like they got touched a little bit too. Nothing crazy. I think so far Donkey Kong is the one that you could even see it just like off of this really grainy, shitty footage. Like, oh shit. What'd they do? They changed him. As long as Seth Rogen's voice doesn't explode out of Donkey Kong's mouth, I think we're gonna be all good. Mario does look a little bit different too. His cheeks look a little bit rounder. Yeah, I see what you're saying now, Day Nightfall. I see it. The cart looks a little bit different. Mario's hands look different too. This is 100%. This is 100% a new one. It'll probably be super similar to 8, because if it is not broke, don't fix it. Mario Kart 8's was a great selling game on the Wii U, and it's like the best selling game on the Nintendo Switch, so I don't think we're going to get like a double dash situation where it's like super crazy and different. I think it's going to be relatively the same. It's just going to be expanded a lot. We'll see, right? I really don't like. I don't like. What, do we want them to do Twisted Metal Mario? I don't know. We'll get to another point about this as we go along here. I don't think there's really anything more. There's a better look at Donkey Kong, by the way. I actually kind of like him. I think he looks really good. I think he fits. I also think Yoshi looks a little bit different back there too. I've already said, but I hate the Joy-Con controller, right? I don't like the Joy-Cons. I wonder how this is going to feel because the Joy-Cons are bigger. Is it going to be a better controller? I want to know that. Will it be a better controller? It'll probably still be really small in my hands. But again, this is something that, like I did with the original Switch, I'm just going to get a Pro Controller day one, which this is that Pro Controller. Still working, still good, doesn't drift. This Pro Controller has lasted me since day one. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we're already going to go into the things here that we already talked about. It's physical and digital games are backwards compatible. I'm sure all the heavy hitters will be there. Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, April 4th. I seriously thought it said the 2nd, or sorry, February 4th at first, but American, forgive me. And then a series of hands-on events. Something that I'm seeing so far with the Nintendo Switch 2, and something that I'm seeing so far with Mario Kart 9, we'll say, for now, the new Mario Kart game. It seems a little safe. So far there's no monkey's paw with this, right? There's no, like, you have to use a nunchuck, you have to use a Wii U tablet, it comes with a crazy-ass N64 controller only. There's no gimmick so far. The gimmick is still portable. This is actually what I want, though. I think the Switch is a great idea. I thought the Switch was a great idea since the first time I saw it. I got it day one after not really liking the Wii U. This seems a little safe to me, and I actually think I like that. It seems like a better Switch. So far, I'm pleased with what this is. I've wanted a better Switch for a while. Emulation kind of is hit or miss. Getting newer games to work on emulation sometimes fucking sucks. It is super dodgy and super, I don't want to get sued type shit, which I would be fine. But, it can be a little dodgy and not great. So I've wanted a system that can run Nintendo games better than their current hardware for a minute. And this seems to be what I want. A better version of the Switch. This looks more like a Switch Pro to me, like a super version of the Switch, like a new iPhone, you know what I mean? Than like a full-on 2. But so far, I'm into it, man. I will probably pick this damn thing up. The only question I have now is, are older games going to run better on the new Switch? That seems to be the rumor that it probably will be that way. Like, is Xenoblade going to run better on the Switch 2? Breath of the Wild going to run better on Switch 2? Is it Tears of the Kingdom going to run better on Switch 2? Are we going to be still held to maybe dropping 60 FPS everywhere? That's the big question, and I think that's the final question that I have. All that stuff can kind of just, I think when Digital Foundry gets their hands on it, when YouTubers and other people who look for that kind of stuff get their hands on it, we'll know more about just how it runs games. I'm sure Mario Kart will be fine. I'm not really worried about that. Oh, you know, a question that I just came across my mind is, will Super Smash Bros. Work? Will Ultimate work for it? There's a lot of different licenses tied up in that game. I really wonder if that'll be one of the games that'll work or not. Because all that stuff, it won't last forever is my point. Like, all the characters they added to that game, it won't last forever. Contracts will go up, stuff like that. I do wonder if Smash will work in its current form. We'll have to wait and see with that. But how it runs games and how it takes advantage of the hardware in comparison to Switch, can it make it run better make older games run better? That's pretty much the last question that I have. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. They announced this thing a lot earlier than I feel like they probably wanted to. I mean, the whole damn thing leaked out. I just have Zelda music playing in the background, just a whole Zelda playlist. I hate YouTube ads. It's literally every goddamn video. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it, chat. There's really nothing else to say about it. Either you're kind of into what this is or you're not. Do I think it's a little safe? Yeah. Do I think they need to go crazy? No. They just needed a better version of what they were doing. You know, for all their faults and for all the bullshit that they pull off, man, Nintendo definitely, I wouldn't say that they brought back the, like, handheld market, because they've always had the handheld market, 3DS, DS, Game Boy Advance, whatever. But after the Switch came out, man, you started to see Steam Deck. Now you're starting to hear that Microsoft is doing a handheld hybrid of some kind. Now PlayStation's starting to do it. They kind of did it already too. Like, they really, I wouldn't say brought it back, but brought it more in focus for some reason. At a time where nobody thought they would. I think a lot of people saw the Switch and thought it was going to be DOA, but it wasn't, man. It took off. With having like 2 games at the beginning of its life cycle, it really just had Zelda and that's it. You know, as the months went on, then you got Mario, then you got Mario Kart, and then there was more and more. Now there's a bunch of damn games on here. It doesn't matter. But for all their faults, man, I think they bet on the right thing, and I see this as it makes total sense. We'll have to wait for more. The bigger questions about how things will run on it are the most important now. The worst kept secret in the industry. This thing was leaking out left and right. It feels like they wanted to do it later on, but we'll have to wait and see. It's a long time between now and April. So we have a couple of months to stew on it. As far as I know, I mean, let's just take a look, right? So it is January 19th, still early on in January. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes to PC in just a few days. Donkey Kong just came out a couple of days ago. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Civ 7's going to the Switch. Right. In March, Xenoblade Chronicles is going to the Switch. Chronicles X, I should say, the definitive version on March 20th. There's still a bunch of third-party Switch games coming out in between now and then. My point is, they haven't slowed down. I would say that relatively their release schedule is pretty slow until April, so I'm sure that they're really going to show off things around that time. but they're not completely stopping the releases. Xenoblade Chronicles X is still going to get its day in March. Donkey Kong just got its day, and then a bunch of third-party games from now until then. So, I guess relatively it is a lot quieter than they've been in the past, but they're still releasing new stuff. I'll tell you what, Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to be a hell of a release game for me when that Switch 2 rolls around. Let's go. That's pretty much it, chat. That's the Nintendo Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's pretty cool. As more information rolls out, I'm sure we'll hear it. I'm sure we will be boots on the ground for it. But there really isn't much to say now. I think that now that it's out there, I mean, Nintendo's gonna roll on with what they're doing, man. I just hope that it's good enough hardware to run, let's just say, oh wow, okay. Worry about that later. I just hope that it runs older games better. That's the only question that I have left. And I'll have to wait and see. It seems like Oblivion, there's an Oblivion remake and it just leaked out right now. This has kind of also been the worst kept secret for a while, along with the Nintendo Switch 2. There's a couple of not really great secrets being kept in the gaming industry right now, and I think the Switch is one of them, but let me see here. Anyway, I'm not seeing something that leaked right now, but that's it. It's all right. Worry about that later. There is an Xbox thing coming soon, so I'm sure we'll hear about it then. But there's nothing really to go on. So yeah, because of this announcement, I've definitely been in that Switch Nintendo mood again for the first time in I don't know how long. I gotta change my exposure here a little bit. I'm looking a little shiny on stream. That's a little better. So yeah. Been playing Pokemon Blue, really. Haven't really played anything else, but I've been feeling The Legend of Zelda lately. It's been a long time since I've played any Zelda game. And so I chose one that we haven't really done on stream. We did many moons ago, but it's been a long time since then. And that was not this version of it. We're going to be on the Nintendo Switch right now for the first time in ages. Let me switch over my screen real quick to that, so 1 second. I might need to. I might need to turn up the game audio. Let me know if I need to do that. There's nothing right now. It's just wind. But yeah. So this is Skyward Sword HD. We're gonna play this version of it on Switch. We're gonna use a Pro controller, so I'm not gonna swing around my arms like a fucking madman. Forgot about some of this shit. Would I say Skyward Sword's one of my favorite ones? No. Do I like it? Yeah. I actually think I'm good. Just wanted to check the audio there. Okay, I'm also gonna go headphones off too. We're listening to the speaker today. Let me know if it gets too crazy, like if it gets too loud, there's too much reverb and shit. But I wouldn't say that Skyward Sword's my favorite one. I would say that I really like Skyward Sword. It's been since the Wii U since I've played it. I did play a little bit of this version, but I got it on sale relatively, and I was like, well, this is just a better version of the game I wanted to play. We never played it on stream all the way. We did play a little bit of it, but we stopped due to the nunchuck. Our nunchuck broke. We do have another nunchuck, so if we ever want to go back to the Wii U for any damn reason, we can. We can dust that thing off. The only reason I could see us going back to it is Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. There's literally no other reason to go back to it now. Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to be ported to the Switch soon. All the Mario games you want to play are on Switch. This is on Switch. Metroid Prime is now on Switch. We don't have 2 and 3 yet, but I feel like that'll happen soon. Literally, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are the only 2 reasons why I'd ever want to go back to that console. And I think Nintendo has done a good job of basically erasing that console from existence. Most of the library that you would want to play is now on Nintendo Switch, so just my 2 cents. We'll see what happens with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, but Skyward Sword. And we're starting over. Can I, like, delete? What happens if I just pick it? Okay, cool. Let's delete. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't say that this one's one of my favorites, but I do think that it got a lot of hate, a lot of mixed reception. I mean, this game is what led to Breath of the Wild. Even though it got good reviews, it sold relatively well. This game, and because of its reaction, that's how we got Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Although I do have problems with both of those games, they are both superior in my mind. The freedom of both of those games is unmatched, and I think the freedom... Does Zelda need to be open world? Maybe not, but I think Zelda needs to have that freedom to just do what you want to do and how you do it. That's just my 2 cents. I know people don't like the building stuff, and I can understand that, or some of the powers, but I think the freedom in which both of those games give you, from a gameplay perspective, it means too much. It means too much. I don't know if I want an on-rail Zelda experience again. I really don't know if I want that. Personally. If we did get like an Ocarina of Time style Zelda game, where you go to this dungeon, you go to that dungeon, you go to this dungeon, we're on a set path relatively. I would be okay with that. I wouldn't be upset by it. I would still be into it. Zelda's one of my favorite franchises, but I like it when Zelda's open though. I like it much better when it's open. So that's just my 2 cents, you know. We'll see what happens. I think we're still... Let's worry about that Nintendo Direct later. If there's a new Zelda game at some point, we'll worry about it later. Let's just play the one in front of us. Welcome in, Chad. How we doing? I'm also keeping my mind open. We could absolutely play this time, and I could really be in love with it. Like, oh, this was actually really good. So, who knows? There's no Zelda game where I picked it up and been like, this is absolute trash and an insult to my time. Everyone I've played, I've liked them. There are varying degrees of liking them. I gotta say, this does look really clean. It being at a good frame rate also helps. Rise, Link, the time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Link. Wake up, bitch. Hey, sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. I'm gonna score, bruh. Oh yeah. Immediately, like, just from it, you know, I do think it looks a little fudgy sometimes, like the textures aren't super high res, but just it being at a higher frame rate, it looks really good. Especially the bookshelf. The books look a little, like, out of focus. That's alright. What an experience not having to use the goddamn the waggle. What an experience.
Yeah?
Pippet. Morning, Link. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that crimson loftwing of yours is something special. I feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but I don't even think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of a rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see your old pal Pippet. Pippet. Hey Link, the day of the wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put what you've learned to use. All those practical skills I taught you, all the academic prowess Instructor Horwell taught you. While we're at it, do you remember how to look around? Yeah. Stop looking at me like that, though. I want to see, is there like a... Go into the options. Motion controls for aiming. Camera speed, vertical normal, display screen normal, that's fine. Use motion controls for aiming, that's fine, I'll leave it on for now. Button only controls. It does feel a little weird to have to hold in the left bumper to like look around, but it's not that big of a deal. Good morning, Link. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. Hey! Hey! Link! Up here! Yo! Yo! Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. I was gonna ask you, Spectra, like, how do you feel about this? Because you said, let's go. That's fair? That's fair? I don't hate it. That's the thing, man. I think some people do have very strong feelings about some of the games in this series, which I haven't played the Minish Cap or Spirit Tracks, so, you know, I haven't played everything, but I've really not played a Zelda game where I've been like, this is utter trash. I hate even picking up the controller, you know, I've never really played a Zelda game like that. I like pretty much most of them, varying degrees of what I like and what's my favorite, but there's not really a Zelda game I hate, personally. I haven't played the Wand of Gamelon though, so. You feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me so we can have a quick chat. Whew. Excellent! Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. Even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your face view. Sorry, face your view. To quickly face your view forward. Yeah. Retargeting. Oh, but that's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? What are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in this morning, Link? Link to the past? I love Link to the Past, man. It's a great one too. It's a like classic one to me. Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, and even Link's Awakening here for the Switch. I like both of those versions. I haven't played Oracle of Ages and Seasons though, but I imagine they're pretty close to Link's Awakening. Link Between Worlds. On the 3DS, I think is one of the better Zelda games, but it's just trapped on hardware that nobody gives a fuck about anymore. Can't do Majora's Mask, it's okay. Not everybody likes it, not everybody is into what it is. It's my favorite one, relatively. But, yeah, I just said that I love how the newer Zelda games give you unlimited freedom. That game doesn't give you unlimited freedom. So it goes against what I like about the new, you know, what I think Zelda should be and like freedom. Majora's Mask is the opposite of freedom. It's, oh, I need to keep a schedule. But the weird nature and the zaniness of Majora's Mask, I think just the tone of it is just peak. But I understand. I totally understand. Pikmin? Yeah, I never played any Pikmins, but maybe one day. So what are you up to? Rushing to get? Yeah. Oh, you have someone to meet. Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gipora, has a pet named Mia, and well, she's scampered off again. Look! Over there, do you see her? The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda and preparing for the ceremony, I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start, and I need to put on a fresh set of clothes, and well, you see. Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? Ooh. Okay, let me go here. Can you help me? No. Help yourself. Sick of people asking me for bullshit. Nice work, you brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. The music in this is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I think overall Zelda's a lot like Final Fantasy, where I think the music will always cook for me. That being said, I do think Breath of the Wild has the weakest music of the ones that I've played. Tears of the Kingdom actually has better music in my opinion, way better music. But I do like the subtle piano that plays in the world. I do think it's actually really good. How it goes from like almost just in the background ambiance to like a part of like the battle music on a turn of a dime to like a guardian or something like that. But overall, I'm not going to defend Breath of the Wild's music that much. It is certainly weak, but there's some good tracks in there still, and I think Tears of the Kingdom is much better in the music department. Don't tell the others. There's Sheik. Hey, good morning, Link. I will say, out of all the different designs they have for some of these guys, just all the characters, I think this is one of the stronger Zelda character designs that they've ever done, for sure. She looks great. I don't think Link looks that great. He looks a lot better once you get the green tunic, to be honest with you. But I think Zelda actually looks really great in this game. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. Look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have had in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked my father about it and he said it's called a harp. Look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I hope I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. So how do I look? Nice costume. I think so too. It's nice to know that you agree. Thanks, Link. Also, I don't know, their relationship in this game is also super good too. Do I need Zelda and Link to be like a thing in these games? I don't know. There's always been like chemistry, right? I think this is like the first one to really like, you know, to really bring it into the forefront and like, no, these two like each other. Like, yeah, they really like each other. In comparison to the other ones, before it was just like, you rescued her, right? We did it. This one I think definitely gets that part. If you are with like Spectrope here, I ship it. If you're into that and you want that, this is the one. I think that they are the most like with it with each other in this one. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. Don't. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremonies test the skill of a rider as well as his bond with his bird. Victory will not come easily. And, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon us, bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But the first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It was a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. Little boy just hopped on the bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Kind of went Santa Claus, but whatever. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test of those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race, I'll have to fucking do this ceremony with fucking Groose or some shit. What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear, it'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you became a completely different person when you worry about Link.
Hey!
Ship it, Spectrobe, ship it. Listen, Link, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Excuse me, Chad. Come on, you'll thank me later. Let me kill you. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah. You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go.
Hey!
This bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Hang in there, Link. I've got you. Not the last time she's gonna push him to his death, by the way. Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could possibly have happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. You still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. We gotta go beat up fucking Gaston real quick. Hi, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go and explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come and talk to you about it. Quite true as usual. You make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. The bird was over there. I also do like the idea of them being like really high in the air. That's kind of why I also like Tears of the Kingdom a lot more than Breath of the Wild too. I mean, that's just another conversation for another day. It's like a whole deep conversation. But yeah, just the sky stuff I think is super dope. I've always thought it's super cool.
Yo!
What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start by looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on the feather, or not. Haha. You can find the bird on time. Excuse me. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your loft ring.
Hi.
No, Bruce. That sure was the pain with all the scratching and pecking. Alright, I'm not gonna keep up. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him. I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. No. Whoa. Think. So, yeah. Just how long have you been standing there? You know, Bruce, we're very close to an edge. I would hate to see you fly off the side of it. What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I could see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh Bruce, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? I'm giving him a little bit of an accent, but I don't know why. That's just where my head's going. You're so desperate to win that you can get some alone. You're so desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up there on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Goose doesn't do charity work for wimps. My advice: work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second.
Oh?
He's so confident that he's gonna win, he had to hide my bird. Oozing with confidence. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. I'm gonna give him a voice, why not? Do you think that his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Give him back. Huh? I got no idea what you're talking about. You know we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. We've been friends since we were kids. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you were dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda, hey, nah, Guys, she's pointing at me. Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy like all of us.
No.
Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? The king of the redheads in Minish Cap. Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you. Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? We're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback towards knighthood. So find that bird, or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. He was pointing backwards, but that would be funny if he was like, I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your Loftling's disappearance. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the swing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Yeah, Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks, Minish Cap. Haven't played those ones. We don't have like a, we don't, yeah. I remember people having a big problem with the sprint in this game too, and how it works. I don't remember it being a problem with me personally. It's Momo from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I almost said Nintendo. Nickelodeon's lawyers are going to be talking to you very soon, Nintendo. I require a sword. I think we get one. It's the demon kitties. I might be in the wrong building, but I know there's. If I'm remembering the intro, you know, I'm remembering it a little bit. It's there. It's just. I might not have already gone to the right place. Oh, wait. Oh, doesn't a hand come out of this fucking thing? I think it's only at night, for some reason. It's Link. You still want to get in some sword practice? Even though today is the wing ceremony, I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go ahead and go back there and get the damn thing. Yeah. Yes, please.
Oh.
Is it just like... Oh, okay. It's just the same. Okay. I gotta say, me not having to, you know, just with the with the Joy-Cons is great. I do think that if you are gonna use it though, I would say, you know, maybe we'll do it one stream. I don't know, but for me, it's just like I never thought it worked too great for me personally. But that's just my 2 cents. But I do see the appeal of it. You know, I do see the appeal of it.
Hey.
I will say that that's a little weird to do it here. It's flick back and forth, like, a little bizarre. You just kind of want to hold A and just, like, swing. That sure looked good. Sure. Up, down, up, I think we got what we wanted. We're good.
Hey!
missing? You want to go look for it. I'm good, thank you, sir. It is a little weird to control, just as like swinging the sword around. For me, I kind of just want to classically just hit A and do multiple different versions of that, but it's fine. This version definitely gave people like me who don't like the motion controls a way to play this, so I you know what I mean? I can't be too mad about it. It's good. Jelly blob. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I don't know how much we're able to hold right now. It's probably just 100.
Hey!
Link! I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around to help you look. So how's your search going? Any sign of your loftwing? Oh no. Well, let's not try to lose hope. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Whoa. Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. Just the demons in my head. It's fine. Look, there he is. No doubt about it. That's your Loftwing, Link. should hurry, Link. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. So before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard a voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling. Almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's something there's nothing at all down below. And I just have this feeling that we're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday. More like in an hour. Sorry, Link, we don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look at your bird. Look, your bird's waiting for father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. You heard the good news. Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'll go back. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened.
No!
Whoa, well, if it isn't Link. I don't know what voice I'm giving Bruce yet. I'm just gonna keep going every different line. Why not? Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and that dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delayed for you. I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? I don't think we haven't noticed that smug look. Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Bruce has been going on forever about how he's going to be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about it. Her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm going to be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, there was no way I was gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth will be mine. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finished the ceremony. Zelda and I finished the ceremony together on the statue, just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody's stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Bruce, behind you, right behind you. What? Can you two see I'm in the middle of a fantasy? Care to explain what you mean by special moment alone? Nothing big, really. Just Link, yeah. I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was that he found that red bird of his. Boy, and I'm looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than zero. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. And I think deep down, I know you can do it too. That's the spirit, Link. Trust me. You can win this.
Hey!
The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link. Got the jets flying overhead.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, and who I will release to the skies. Jesus Christ. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird promptly. Yeah, whatever. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough. Yeah, we're good. We don't need to hear him again. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. I think this was also the 25th anniversary of Zelda at the time too, if I'm remembering correctly. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose.
Hey!
All right, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin.
Hey!
Go! I'm not gonna lie, this also still kind of controls like ass to me, even though I'm using it. That's fine. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? You heard him, Link. Let's see how you fly with eggs on your face. Oh, I almost had it. For sure. It is like one of them. You also kind of don't have to be mega precise. You kind of just have to fly close, like relatively close enough there, because I was kind of ahead of it just to press A to catch it. So, I mean, it's not the worst. It's really not bad. It's just, for some reason. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we better get on with the ceremony. Hey, at least I didn't completely botch it. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasp victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, and now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. Give me your clothes. The blessing of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft, a sail which I now pass to you. You got the sailcloth. You now can jump from high places without fear of dying a horrible death. It smells nice too. Link, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time just to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today, like you promised, Link. Now we should really finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Sort of? I'm glad you're so well informed on the subject. You have to jump off the statue. Look down. See that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop right into the center of it. Leap off the edge right here. Right before you hit the ground, hit ZR to open up the sailcloth. Like coming from the game. Like a little bit of buzz. Or is it me? Here, I'm gonna mute the game real quick, see if we can hear it. Is it still buzzing? It's the game? Okay. Un momento. Don't worry, all I've done is just reset the Elgato. It has been a while since we've used it though, so it's like I do understand. How does that sound now? unplug the HDMIs real quick and just plug them back in, make sure they're connected right. So just un momento again. Hopefully that did it. Hopefully that fixed it. This was your first ever Zelda game too? Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like in the early parts of my childhood, so like the early 2000s, I kind of got to live what felt like the 90s. Quite a bit. I mean, we had a phone cord that stretched across the house, CRTs, we had dial-up internet that barely functioned. And then my first real console was like the N64, and then the PlayStation 2, obviously. So like, but N64 is so ingrained in like the first ever video games that I've ever gotten to play that Mario 64, Star Fox 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. There, I boosted it a little bit. I wonder if it's the microphones, honestly. Is that like just... No, I think I think that's probably like as good as it's gonna get. No. I think that's it. Okay, there you go. I think that's cooking. Like we finally found the spots. What I did was I'm louder, but it doesn't like pick up as easy, you know. So I think that's probably the best. I'm gonna have to probably change it again. Doesn't seem like I can ever get this right. So let me know if that's good. Much better, I'm seeing. I definitely run quiet on this damn show. Thank you for the help, Spectro. Okay. Let's see if a hero can save us. All right. So, ready to jump? I don't know about you, but if you don't scream to the bottom of this thing head first as fast as you can the first time, something's wrong with you. Time to spread organized democracy. That was perfect. You're amazing, Link. Yay. Yay! You know, Link, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? This is the greatest day of my life! Link! Hey, Link! Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. And your butt looks amazing from this angle. It was really wonderful. Anyway. You know, Link, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? What's going on? Link! Link. I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. I never strongly disliked V, but a lot of people strongly dislike her for some reason. Like, absolutely hate her. I don't know what the conversation around this game is now, because I remember for years and years it was like literally, this is the worst one. I never truly felt that way. I do think probably the Switch version helped in some way to rekindle people's love for it, but there's a bunch of videos online of, like, especially around the time this came out, of just like a lot of people did not like this game for a myriad of reasons. I think obviously Game Grumps is a big one that I can think of, but there's a bunch of other ones too. Aaron, of course. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
Spectrobe, you live your best life here, man. Haters gonna hate. I appreciate your perspective. I'm with it though. I don't think that, like, I think some people treat this game as if it's like a 2 out of 10, but it's definitely not. Definitely not. When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? It's just opinions, of course. Everybody's got one. Black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm.
Oh.
You must not push yourself. You are still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Very ripe avocado. I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry. I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but at least there's some sort of connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It will be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. You have me thinking about who do I think is the best navigator, and I don't know the answer to that question. Midna. I also think the King of Red Lions is a great navigator as well. Yeah, I would probably say Midna. Yeah. I really do like the boat though. I really do. I do think the King of Red Lions is a great companion. But yeah, it's Midna. Midna has the best ending. Like, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty great. That's the thing. I put Navi and Fi in kind of in the same. Red was great. That's what I call the King of Red Lions. Yeah. Yeah, like Navi, it's like, yeah, I mean, listen, hey, it's classic, just like annoyance, but like Day Nightfall here for sure. Red or King of the Red Lions, like I think that was a really great companion, and I think his story is also pretty great too. That's why I kind of also like the King of Red Lions as well. Once you get to like the end of that game, it's like I really think that trek that you go through with the boat is super cool, but. Yeah, okay. We'll judge Fee accordingly here as well. But in the same way that I'm not completely annoyed by Navi all the time, even though Navi can certainly be annoying, you kind of just block out all the, hey, listen, look, listen, you son of a bitch, listen. Like, you kind of just block it all out after a while. Same thing with Majora's Mask. You just kind of block it out after a while. Zelda is the best navigator. Oh, okay, yeah, because she's like a ghost in Spirit Tracks, right? Okay. I wasn't even sure if she was a navigator in that game or not. What was I gonna say? She's not really a navigator there's not really a navigator proper in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. She kind of operates as one. You know, she kind of hits that, but not really. Like, not really. Not really. They kind of give you a little bit of like at the beginning of both of the tiers in Breath of the Wild, like they give you a little bit of handholdy stuff at the beginning, but then you're pretty much left to your own devices. You don't really have a companion at all. So yeah. Part of me does like the aesthetic of Link with a fairy, you know, Link with Navi. I do like the aesthetic of just like he hangs out. He's one of the forest children, not really, who hangs out with a bunch of, you know, Shire folk. I do like the aesthetic of him with a little fairy all the time. But if they never go back to him having a companion or a navigator, I'd be okay with that. I do think Fee's character design is dope. They're all floaty boys. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you don't really have a guide with you in Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past. There's not really a navigator with you. Link's Awakening, there's not really a navigator. You have people to talk to you, but yeah. Oh, does the cap talk to you in the Minish cap? Okay. I was trying to think of some of the other ones I haven't played. Dropped his ass like the penguin in Mario 64. Nintendo killing children since 1996. Let's go. You think they want that on their Switch too? Oh. Momo's pissed off. You think they want that on their Switch 2 tagline? Killing children. Obviously not. Oh, best comic relief in the Zelda protags? You're saying the cap? I keep wanting to like look around, but you have to hold left trigger to do that, or left bumper to do that. Never played it, so yeah. 3D, you mean when you say All-Stars, you mean like the 3D All-Star pack? I would assume so. Right now, I mean, the best look at it we have is the actual official Nintendo website for the Switch 2. If you go to the backwards compatibility screen, it's got like a bunch of Switch games behind it. So you can assume that those ones are at least the ones confirmed. Breath of the Wild's on there, Kirby, Metroid, Donkey Kong, fucking Pokemon. I was thinking that Pokemon would be the one that like, oh, you gotta buy this again, bitch. But Scarlet and Violet was back there, Mario Kart. There was a bunch of games behind it, so I'm gonna go ahead and say if you have the cartridge, I would assume yeah. You gotta remember though, you can't buy the game digitally anymore. I don't know. As we've gotten longer and longer away from the 3D All Stars, I don't know what the going rate for. Let's just do some knowledge. Let's do a knowledge check. Let's do some research. I'm gonna go on Amazon on my phone if you can buy the 3D All Star pack still. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, are you serious? Okay, I need to make sure this is correct, because I found it, but... Oh my god, chat. So yeah, if you want to buy the 3D All-Star Collection or whatever, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, it's $135 on Amazon right now. If you want it tomorrow, free shipping. It wasn't $135 when it came out. $70 on eBay, $75 on eBay. So you could probably relatively get it for a decent price, but if you remember, some of you remember out there, they purposely made it hard to get after a while. It was available for a long period of time. Yeah, artificial scarcity. Yeah. It was readily available for a long period of time for $60. I'm sure you can get it for $50 in some places too, at the height of which it was out. But yeah, if you didn't jump on that then, I guess you are completely SOL unless you want to pay $100. Thank God it was the one right on top of my Switch pile right here at my desk, but I still got mine. Did I get have I been constantly been hosed by Nintendo by buying the same game 3 times? Yes. Is what it is though. At the time I could justify it because I never played Sunshine and I never played Galaxy, and I ended up beating both of those on stream. So like all in all, the 3D All-Star pack for $60 was worth it because I never played those games. Worth it to me, so I never bought those games multiple times. But Mario 64, I've played that multiple times. So like, yeah, definitely got. Yeah, artificial scarcity. It's bullshit. Yeah. So because of that, man, I really do wonder, right? That makes you wonder, will that cartridge work? If you have it downloaded to your account, will that work? I don't know. There's going to be a monkey's paw situation with backwards compatibility. There's going to be something that's like not huge, but decent enough to where it's like, this is not going to work. Ring Fit Adventure, I don't think will work. Switch 1-2 Switch, I don't think will work. You know, I think some of those games won't really work at all. There's going to be something though, right? I feel like there's going to be one big one that's like, this is a pretty big omission, but we'll have to wait and see. They even say it themselves, so. I feel like it'll work. That'd be really shitty, man. That'd be really shitty. The one chosen by my creator, I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee is my name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up the sword as the chosen by my creator. It is your destiny. That strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, the uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. It is your destiny as an old Asian man. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be a part of the same great mission. Therefore, you should wish to meet with your friend. I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it to the sky. Raise it skyward. Raise its skyward sword. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. You got mail. Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Link.
Ooh.
I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet, here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold that the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. That sword I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things, here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. Good old owl. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical section of passage have been lost over the generation. You humans suck at talking to each other. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land, such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below, and unite with the spirit maiden, and united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the surface. The old tales describe the world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. Hatsune Miku, give me a Kindle! She looked at me. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest, swing your sword to let out a powerful skyward strike. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Streamboo. Shout out to bigfollows.com. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hatsune Miku gave me a Kindle! Yes! I'm gonna tell all my friends, Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you on your travels. Press that button to if you require my assistance. Something that I do like about Fee, and I do like about just what they do here in general, I like how the sword is a living thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's alive, you know? It's not just a magical, powerful sword, there's something in there, you know what I mean? Like, there is, I like that part of Fee, you know what I mean? I do like that a lot. I think that's super dope, you know? Like, it's a living thing. That added to the Master Sword, it's not the first sword to be alive, right? There's other weapons and fucking nerd culture that are alive, but I do like that a lot, I think. I think that's super dope that they added that here instead of just like, it's the powerful magical sword we need to destroy. You know, I do like that Fee is a living thing that comes from the sword, is the sword, you know. Probably. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, that's a strong unibrow. That unibrow requires attention. It's a strong unibrow. Strongest unibrow in games? Maybe. Does resemble the Ocarina of Time owl, for sure. Just the classic owl in Zelda games. The music here is also really, really, really good. Whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this Fee says is true, Zelda is alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. Okay. You do your people proud, Link. No way! Smell you later. Well, excuse me, princess. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You better go change before you go. Yeah. Yeah. The green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. As it's as though you were born with it, born to wear it. Yeah. It looks good. Take care on your journey. I think you're right, yeah. I think Twilight Princess is the other one where it's like he feels like a real... The tunic doesn't feel as like kind of frilly in that either. Here and there, I think they both kind of look more like armor. I would say, I think in terms of like just edge, I think Twilight Princess is like the one that cooks the most. He looks fucking fantastic there. But I'm with it. It looks great here too. Take care on your journey and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean some more useful information from the ancient text. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over you and guide you both. I can't deny though, he looks fucking great. Hat looks great, tunic looks great. A little bit different. You can see the armor coming out from underneath his arms and from underneath the bottom half of the tunic. I think it's not as like colorful green either. There's a little bit of a darker hue to it. Looks great.
Hey.
Link! The green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda? You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. Dude, thanks for being a bro. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. You mean it's not for killing the innocent? Then why do I want it? It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it and that you'll need to use on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Thanks for being a bro. If you sleep and just open it again, will it constantly give you one? That's okay. We'll get money. I gotta say, like, in terms of like links over the years, like, just like running through my mind here. It kind of just depends on how they're drawn and how he's done, you know? I think some are better than others, but it kind of just depends. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. The column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. Yeah. I think that's part of it, But I also think, like, I'm thinking of like the classic Zelda games more so. So like Link in Link to the Past has pink hair. He looks a lot different than he does in later iterations. Link in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask looks a lot different than he does on the cover. Like, obviously it comes down to it was an early 3D game, right? So everybody looks kind of blocky, but we'll take a second here in a moment. Column of light has appeared at location. Signs indicate that it has created an opening. The cloud barrier that found below must also caution that descending to the surface armed with only a sword will result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, potions and a sword, or in a shield. Okay, before we do anything though, let's alright, we say that these freaking things. I want to kind of illustrate my point a little bit. So forgive me for a second. We hardly ever get to go super in depth with this. Okay, we're good. This is a great... Somebody made this. This is fucking great. But just like... Obviously, in-game, he looks different over the years, but this is what I kind of meant. Like, you can kind of see how he was originally drawn, and I do like the way he was originally drawn quite a bit. And, like, here, as an adult Link or child Link in Ocarina of Time, I think he looks fucking perfect. Straight up perfect. Does he look like that exactly in the game? No, because of graphics and hardware capabilities, right? He doesn't look like that per se. It's just how he's drawn, right? Obviously, he looks way different in game. It varies dependent on game to game. I do think that him here and him and Twilight Princess look very similar, like extremely so. But I do think that because he has a little bit more of an edge to him in Twilight Princess, I do like that quite a bit. But again, it looks different in game versus how it's drawn, and for me personally, I do think that overall I do like the way here he's drawn just quite a bit. He looks fucking great. It's just classic. I also really do like this Link's Awakening. Like, it's chibi, but it's also kind of like like the classic clay or stop motion Christmas movies. I do like the way he looks here too, personally, but yeah. Neither here nor there with that one. I do think that the Wind Waker Link, although I do like Wind Waker a lot, one of the least favorites for me. Just his look in general. For some reason, I do think that I don't like it as much, but I love Wind Waker. So that's just my 2 cents there. But yeah, it kind of just depends. I also really like the way he looks in Breath of the Wild as well. I think he looks really great there. Also, yeah. I really do believe that Link with the longer flowing hair kind of fucked up, messed up in Tears of the Kingdom. Like I think that looks peak as well. I think they really I really do believe that somehow Tears of the Kingdom really did improve across the board of what Breath of the Wild did. And I think that goes along with how he looks just in general too. He looks pretty damn great with his long hair flowing, I gotta admit. With the green tunic, it looks a little bit different. He's all messed up as well, but I think that's one of the top designs for me too. It's just he looks so great with the flowing hair. But different iterations over time, he looks so different from game to game. But you know, the green, different shades and whatnot, and of course different colors for different things throughout the games. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I think over time it looks different from game to game, but I do wonder, right? I do wonder what like a super older, maybe not like, you know, crazy old, but like an older version of Link, what that would be like. A more grizzled, like a old Snake version of Link. I do wonder what that would be like. Or like at least middle age, so maybe not like super old, but like middle age version of Link. I do wonder what that would be like. I just threw it into Google and see what we got. I don't know, right? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Do we want something like this? I don't know. Do we want like 30, 40-year-old Link? I don't know. This does kind of open the idea of like we start out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of like it, but to me it feels so radically different that like I don't know how to feel about it. You know? Like he looks so radically different from this that it's just like I don't know. This is a great drawing though. This is great. Like this is fucking sweet. I think it would be super cool to do. He does kind of look like a fucking swashbuckler here, like a fucking straight up pirate. This doesn't look right. I think we either have to go what we've been doing or like so far into the future it's crazy. Um, Now that I'm thinking about it though, I do think that maybe if we start like a game where you start out younger and then like kind of like Ocarina of Time, but you jump like way farther into the future would be interesting, you know? Oh, okay. It's the art style of Pirate Link. I got you. I got you. That would be interesting though, right? Like Ocarina of Time style, you jump into the future, but like it's like not from Kid Link to this. It's like to this. That is interesting. Linking the ages, yeah, Link of the Ages or whatever. Like Link in Time. I don't, you know. There's so many ways you can take this, but yeah, I do kind of like that idea of like maybe you start out kind of younger and then you end up like super super older. Linkin Park. These wounds, they will not heal. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Music is good here. Aye. What's this? What is it that my eyes behold? Oh, young man. What commituous vision appear before me? You may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead for you. But I can foresee what will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust thy piercing eyes, listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. No. What's up, happy mask salesman? Ah, customer. Hello there, friend. My shop carries the finest products you'll find anywhere. Please take a moment for your senses to savor the wonderful treasures I have prepared for you today, friend. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Aha! Of course. Of course. Someone as bright and savvy as yourself doesn't need to hear me ramble on. Straight to business. Please, friend, feast your eyes on this landscape of fantastical treasures I have prepared for you today. The inner demons of this man. Honestly, I think we shouldn't buy it, right? I believe you get something relatively quickly. I think I made this mistake last time. You son of a bitch. Big time espresso. Master Link. This treasure chest object is a relic of ancient times left by the goddess for her chosen hero. Okay, I honestly don't remember. We could go down to the surface and get this thing caught on fire in the first 10 minutes and lose it anyway, so I'm just gonna buy it, whatever. We'll get more, it's fine. Care to buy it, friend? No, but I'm good at destroying things, so I'm sure I'll figure out a way. Yeah, it's me though. I'm good at destroying shit. I'm gonna find a way to break it in the first 20 seconds we're on the surface. Yeah. That is quite the chiseled jawline. This would be used in a contemplation if this came out this year about how Zelda has gone woke. This would be in the contemplation. I can see it now. For some reason, I like you though. Give you a spare empty bottle. Yeah, we'll take some of the heart potions. She's literally looking like the Crimson Chin back there. I was gonna say, how did we get off of this thing again? I figured it out. We're fine. I've been waiting for this moment. Satisfying. Every Zelda game needs to give you the visual feedback. Go ahead. I want to learn something cool. It's a longer, like, beam around him, right? Yeah. It's a good tip, though. I wouldn't have remembered it. I do kind of like how they like worked back in the like sword beam stuff. I think that's cool. Lawnmower mode activated. Are we gonna get buzzsaw mode from Ocarina of Time? What up, douche? Hey, Link. I didn't think I'd see you here. Bet you're wondering what I'm doing here. Not fucking really, dude. Think I mentioned this before, but man, I'm really into bugs. That's why I'm out collecting insects wherever I think I'll find them. If you have a bug net too, you should try catching some. If you don't have one, you can pick one. If you don't fucking have one, you can pick one up at the Beatles Air Shop. No rough housing on the back and cause a big ruckus. Okay, that's how you roll. Okay. I knew it was a little different. It wasn't just a button here. Who could have done such a thing? Why would you do that? Get down here this instant. I didn't do shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Have a good day. We're trying to get the heart piece. It was worth it. What is wrong with you? Just look at what you've done. You broke my fancy custom ordered chandelier. You're going to be working for me for free until you pay off every single rupee that chandelier cost me. Got that? Ready to own up to your responsibility? Of course. What did you just say? I guess. Hey, you haven't got an empty bottle. You need an empty bottle if you want to get some soup. Go get yourself one and come back here. Okay, cool. I'll be back. I promise. I'll come right back. I will be right back. I will fix everything that I have done here. See you, bitch. I never really saw that guy after he broke my chandelier, that son of a bitch. Like tuxedo mask dude from Sailor Moon. My job here is done. Master Link, observe the green pillar before you is a column of light. It marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. You can confirm your current location on the map. Please say where you are in relation to Skyloft. See, I thought I was right on top of it until Fee said something to us. Breaks both of his hands, both of his arms. Master Link, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft's legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned at a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Please proceed with caution, Master. Everything's at perfect angles. This is one ripe avocado. I don't know if you guys remember that old, it was like a Vine, old internet video of like a Del Taco offering free avocados, but it was spelled like in the worst way possible. Free shavacado. That's like fresh shavacado. Let's go kill the ripe shavacado. Let's go. I feel like 90% of my humor is like fucking 2010 internet. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I was trying to do that. Young one, child of destiny, descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. It's not the imprisoned. I know who it is now, but I was just like, wait. I thought evil was talking to us for a moment. Yeah, it's not evil. I was like, it's evil. I give her an evil voice. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your skyward strike. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely with your sailcloth. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process. Excuse me. It was a process known as dowsing. I believe it's just like her sonar or whatever. I believe I remember how it works, but let's just do it. Detect the presence of aura of something you wish to search for using the tip of your sword. Right. Near you are to an object. Right. Is that your sword, or are you just happy to see me? Free Shavakadu. Ah, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link? Ah, Link. Good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control. I gain control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, also that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maid you seek arrived here shortly before you descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet, all is not as it should be. The spirit maid was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for Farron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. Yeah, that way. You'll also be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. So I will give you the power to create beacons. The beacon's lit. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. I don't really need a beacon, like, let's be real here. I mean, it's a straight line. You cannot see it from where we are. The beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it with your map pressing A. Go now. You must head into Farron Woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should prove useful to you on your journey. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. Out of the way, scram! everybody's at an angle. I gotta remember that. Phew. Thanks for jumping in there, and thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. You see these fucking things? You could save here.
Hey.
Hey bud, I'm Gorko the Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some... Go learn the parry. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky, or down from this Isle of the Goddess. Wait, sorry, I'm fading. To those traveling up to the sky or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it. It keeps tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh.
People actually live up there. Now I just want to get out. Like I want to go back.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? The Goron's like, oh my fucking god! Okay. Let's go do this. I honestly don't remember if I learned how to parry at all before, and I never really had an issue, but I will do this, because I'm serious in that I don't know if I did that or not. Crossing that 3.5 hour mark for the first time in a minute, by the way. I need to... We'll drink that one. Consume. Or whatever.
Hi.
5 minutes. Where's the Knight Commander? I think the Knight Commander's at the Academy, I believe. we're good. We'll get there in 5 minutes. Ah, okay, he's the training dude. Okay. We'll get it there in 5 minutes. If my aim was better, I would have. I know that earthy aroma. Isn't that my favorite pumpkin soup? I asked the owner of the lumpy pumpkin to bring me some, but you went out of your way to deliver it for me? Yeah. Here you go. So good. This is the stuff. Pumpkin soup is the best piping hot. Well done. Thanks. Say thanks to the owner for me.
Hey. Hey.
I think I'm gonna have to come back. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking that too, but okay, I got you. We'll go back to the lumpy pumpkin at some point, but... Secrets of defense. Practical stuff? Shield bashing, okay. We got this, okay. We got it. Is there anything else with this we need to learn? I think that's probably the thing. No durability loss. Okay, so if we just have it out, we'll take damage with it, but if we time it perfectly, we'll be fine. Okay. That's the parry. Okay. I might have come back to do that, but I really don't know. Part of me doesn't really know now. But we know it now. Okay, let's go turn this in, chat. Or let's go back to the lumpy pumpkin, I should say. Nothing really to turn in. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do it right. Okay, it doesn't count. Okay. He's already gone on like the biggest journey that any of these dudes have ever been on. He'll never be a knight. Oh, Link, you always just be a punk bitch. Yep, we're good. Made it. Okay, we'll come back. All right. Well, chat, we started Skyward Sword today. I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to like get to a first boss, but I think 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes is good to come back on a Sunday. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're good. About to say. Yeah, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Game time. We took a little bit there to talk about the Switch 2 at the beginning, but that's okay. Yeah, man, this is cozy. I'll say that so far. It's really cozy. You can definitely playing with a controller is a little weird, simply because you do notice that, like, I do think that sometimes, even though like you just have to hit the direction in which you have to hit the the controls in, it's still like hitting things exactly. You do kind of want to just strike it with the Joy-Con or whatever. So we'll see what happens with that. Using the controller is fine though. I think some of the precise cutting is a little bizarre with the controller for sure. You do kind of see how it leads itself to being able to do it with a Joy-Con or a nunchuck. So. But yeah, chat, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go ahead and roll out of here. I appreciate you guys for chilling with me. It's been a while since we played anything Nintendo, and it's been a while since we've done anything Zelda-wise, so super cool. Appreciate y'all for hanging with me. And I might be live tomorrow, so maybe we'll pick it up tomorrow as well. Just good stuff all around, chat room. Good stuff all around. Gonna watch the Lions already lost and broke my heart. Gonna watch the Bills and the Ravens tonight. Cannot wait. But hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, good rest of your weekend. Good day tomorrow, Martin Luther King Day tomorrow if you're here in the States. So day off. I think I'll be live again tomorrow, but you guys take care of yourselves. Great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.